gone. The water fountain of Australia. And it's gone. Another 3 seconds. That's all you get. The last morning here in Freemantle, and we are now cleaning the van to make sure that it's in good condition for when we get back. This is what you have to do. And we're using soap and water and towels to clean it. And here's the front of the van, and 2 seats there. We've got the fridge and the microwave, which we've not really used, and there's the back of the van, which is quite lumpy and and up the top is where 2 other people could sleep, but Emma and Ben slept in the tent. And that's it. That's been our home for the last 10 days.
There's a little bit of shade around the corner here if you need it.
Where did they go?
We got together and thought, no, it's important, and we saved it, and as I said, it's now got a World Heritage listing. Now, Western Australia was not a penal settlement. We were not a dumping ground for Britain's prisoners like the eastern states. We were a free settlement. We weren't going to have any criminals or riffraff allowed. 1829, when the settlers arrived here from England expecting to be the landed gentry, all they found was bush flies, sand and heat. They weren't ready in total till it was finished. Brilliant. But this is what they're here for. They're here to work. They only sleep in here for 8 hours. 16 hours a day they're out of this place working, building our roads and bridges and working our farms. So, in that 20-year period of the convicts, 9,600 convicts, 3,000 guards, thousands of support workers, and they're all men. So now we've got a bit of a gender imbalance. We need some women, and women could travel for free. Alright, so we've got any British people or Irish people here today? Excellent, welcome home. I've had guards from Wandsworth. British to the point that they brought the floors, the doors and the windows with them. We are standing on Yorkshire flagstone. Very expensive stuff. The cheapest chips then. So, they built this. This has been stripped back to how it looked in the convict era. It's Division 1. But in the convict era there were no divisions. This was one big open cell block. And as a result you had children in here as young as 9, mixing it with adults of all different crimes. Not a to get a job in here, you've got to be the most well-behaved, obedient prisoner in this place. They call them trustees because you can trust them. They even gave them knives. That's huge. Legal trust, isn't it? Now, there are perks for working in here. You get your meals hot for a start. Everybody else goes out on trolleys. Now, in the morning, they unlock your cell before breakfast and out you come. You got your slop bucket and your dinner plate. Breakfast and dinner is in your cell, lunch is in the yard. Put your plate on a trolley, you line up for roll call, and when your name is checked off, you come through the gates and you slop out your slop bucket down the slop drain. Put your empty bucket into one of these boxes, depending on what floor or landing your cell is on. Then the man with the worst job in the prison comes along. One man will come and scrub them all clean, up to 200 of them, by hand. Now, how I said the doors and the floors and the windows are shipped over. Look at the railing, look at the stairs. They are ships. They dismantled old ships to help build this place. And you look at it, it looks like some sort of demented old cruise ship. 3 months on a voyage to come here and they locked up in something all the time. Only in a British prison, as far as I was concerned, there's only one church, the Anglican. Whereas we've got above the gate here, the C of E in Rhode Island, the Church of England. So it doesn't matter if you're Catholic, Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, this is where you come to your God twice a week. Of course, as more Irish started coming here, they caved in and gave them a Catholic chapel down here. Twice a week, coming rotation basis, all day, every day. Chaplain has his own house out the front, it's a full-time job. Then hand-cut single pieces and then laminated in 9mm to get this bow. Each of these bows weighs 1.8 tonnes, the whole roof is over 60 tonnes. And the more you sit here and ponder it, you realise we're getting back to the nautical theme again because it was designed by a shipwright. It's the hull of a ship. Biker gangs, organised crime. This is angry men. Manslaughter, assault with a deadly weapon, robbery with violence, and of course, vicious crimes against women. It's also our display cells. This one is one of my favourites. Section 43 prisoners in there are locked away to protect them from the prisoners. Well, this is a Section 43 cell, but it's the opposite. This man is locked away to protect the prisoners from him. He's the most violent, aggressive and out of control prisoner in here. He's got his very own exercise yard all to himself out there for 8 hours a day he's locked into. The prisoners refuse to believe that this one-legged vicious sexual predator can teach them about art. So they let him do a gallery. That way you can bring him in the show. This guy is a complete and utter scumbag and still alive and free. They call it egg-leg because Drysdale and Coven has copied some of their work on there. He's even done Aboriginal dot paintings around the pictures. He's got no Aboriginal heritage at all, this man. So he's just ripping off other people's work. He's not creative. He's not an artist, he's a painter. But if you want creativity and you want to see true artistic talent, B45, that one is magnificent. That is the nice road, spelling big letters across the roof, "We want media rep." Because the Channel 7 helicopters flying around filming this and it's been live all over the world for 19 hours. They got what they wanted. Exposure. They showed the world where they were living. West Australian government are embarrassed by this and they start building Casuarina, 30 kilometres south of here. It takes almost 4 years though. 1991. Police in here last week with the bomb squad. An ex-prisoner had rung them up or contacted them saying that there was explosive material still in the prison from about 1989. They came in here with sniffer dogs and basically they pulled up the floorboards in here and found it. They also found a shiv as well, just to make peace stabbing them. So it's a dangerous place to be, even today. Now, this is solitary confinement, or what I like to call the Attitude Readjustment Centre. Because if you're a bit of a troublemaker, you're a bit of a rebel, this is where we break your free will. Now, I've got 4 cells you can go to, 3, 6, 9 and 10. Now, you've got these 2 doors and double tick, solid tower. These doors are beautiful doors, so when the 2 doors are shut, you can't hear anything going on outside. We can't hear you screaming out at which makes noise you do make your hair from around the roof. Drugs. Now, sorry, Mark, was it? Yeah. Yep, excellent. Alright, so, break the rules, it's a flogging. Do something minor, well, it could be 5 or 10, but if you did something major like Mark here, which is to escape or hit a guard, 100 lashes and a cat of 9 tails. Handle half a metre long, then 9 strands of cord, rope or leather, 1.2 to 1.5 metres long. Now if they didn't like Mark, they'd tie knots in it. And if they really didn't like him, they'd dip the ends in tar. Now there are prisoners here to watch. You learn through observation. We've got a doctor, we've got the guards, and we have the flagellator. This man got paid £2 for this in the 1800s. Good money, bloody hard work. Now I need you guys to move back a bit. All right, Mark, you've been a bad man. Turn around. I like to pick up someone with a flint shirt. Hands up there, you're tied on there. They get you a big, thick leather belt. They put it around his kidney area here to protect his internal organs, because this is going to get brutal. And then another one around his neck to protect his arteries, because we don't want to kill him, but gee, we want to get pretty close. Ladies available from the gift shop, only $11. Keep the kids in line, or the husband happy if he's into that sort of thing. Hey, you're British, aren't you? You're probably into this sort of thing. Well, what's going to happen is I'm just going to give you a gentle tap, but you've got to give me a bit of a squeal, Mark, because if I don't get a good one, I have to go harder. Harder. I've got to find another way to demonstrate that. All right, hit a guard, 100 lashes. First one. You're tempting fate, aren't you? Big welts appear. Second one. They start to split and blood's beginning to trickle by the third one. Third one. Oh, he's toughening up now. That splits wide open and blood is just... The chaplain has actually gathered all the prisoners together and they're in quiet contemplation or prayer for 5 minutes. And then at 8 a.m, when the clock at the front of the prison starts to ring out 8 chimes, when that first bell sounds, the last sound you hear is the floor disappears beneath you and down you plummet, with an abrupt stop, of course. This noose is not the hangman's noose you see in history and the movies and that. This is called the bosun's knot or the marine knot. It's got a brass eye, a brass ring in it. This is meant to be more humane. That brass ring is positioned underneath your left jaw, just like the hangman's noose is. Now, when the rope comes to its completion, it forces your neck back and to the side, and it snaps your C2 and C3 vertebrae in the back of your neck, and you are dead instantly. Well, that's the theory. If anyone on that side want to come around and get a shot from this side, you're more than welcome.
Go on, talk.
Oh, well, it's good in here. I get fed. I don't have to cook.
Good in here.
Is your life stress-free without me?
That is beautiful. I've just got your mother on my back.
Your mother on your back.
I think I'm going to get released today.
This is the bell for the 12 o'clock viewing time tour. 12 o'clock viewing time tour. It is too hot to go to the cooler. Now please have your yellow ticket in your hand. Make sure it reads 12 noon viewing time and present your ticket to Brett. He's waiting for you with open arms and an air-conditioned cell. Make your way quickly to Brett, show him your ticket and enjoy your tour. It's mandatory.
Thank you.
Our final goodbye to Freemantle, the beach, overlooking towards Rottnest over there. There's people to the right, yes, Rottnest Island, and all the ships going into Freemantle and the harbour over there. We say adieu to Western Australia. Now we're back in Sydney at Circular Quay with the customs house complete with Christmas tree in front of the building.